Sunday live.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Morayfield Road.
Let's go earn some money. Honey.
I don't need to earn $10.
There we go.
Exit onto Morayfield Road.
Don't forget, I'm keeping 25%.
In 600 meters, turn right on Devereaux Drive using the right lane. Turn right on Devereaux Drive.
I should have asked them to hit quick. Oh well. Never mind. They get some big potholes here.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
Turn right, then pick up.
It's like the worst. Always seems to cover it up and then it gets bad again. I don't know what happens there.
Oh, just water.
Shall I leave it or do you want me to take it?
You can leave it.
Yeah. Oh, we need the box back. There you go. Fine. Put the box in the boot.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's so cold out there. We are on the road, DoorDashing and UberEats. Alright, come on, let's get going.
Oh God, you
Looking at crap.
crap.
Yeah. That sounds like a 20-year-old advice. Not someone smart. Alright, we're 2.1 kilometres away from our first delivery, which is 4 minutes. Just picked up from Cafe 63. Welcome. We are doing UberEats. I was about to put DoorDash on, but Uber gave us this job. So, it is very cold here. We're at 7 degrees.
Ooh.
And we've got the seat warmers on. Well, it was on. Every time we
Make a
stop,
slight
it
left
comes
turn
on.
on Morayfield Road.
Come and say hello if you're watching.
In 600 metres,
Give it the
continue
thumbs
straight through
up.
the roundabout onto Morayfield Road.
It's our usual Sunday morning on the road, which will soon be changing to the new channel, Nick Delivers. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, check it out. We've got 4 likes already.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Morayfield Road.
We just filled up with petrol this
300
morning.
metres, turn
Petrol's
this road using
slightly
the road
cheaper
lanes.
this morning. It was $1.62 at the BP. It's the cheapest it's been for a while. How much did it cost?
$53.
$53 was that
Turn right on
including your
this road.
Yeah. Oh
No,
no, it's have to be about $58.
58. McDonald's Spies by the time we deliver this, we can do that.
Head to drop at 3042 Sienna Drive.
Just
Turn
picked
left on
up
Honey Flat
a
Road.
McDonald's job after this one with Uber still. Good old Mackie D's.
Turn left on Ashbrook Drive, then turn left on Sienna Drive. Turn left on Sienna Drive, then
That's
drop
gonna
off on
be
the left.
units. Hey, these unit drop-offs.
This car.
Where?
This car here. Like there's an
Yeah.
island just here.
And just there. There's no spaces. This is ridiculous. Someone could smash
What
it.
number?
Oops.
Oh, it's been cancelled.
Okay, got it. Screw you then.
McDonald's though.
Yeah.
Was that the same one there?
The other one was McDonald's. Got it.
Kelly B says, meet a door.
Complex
Complex is
is
called Sienna Village
Yeah,
and
what
upon
number?
entering driveway,
34.
turn left and follow the driveway around. You will make 2 right.
You will make 2 right
Yeah.
turns.
No, no.
This is really weird. It's like they've got no back door and they have a garage. As
Yeah, yeah.
Been here before. So we don't know if we got that McDonald's job or not.
I was
need
gonna
it
say-
again. It says an error that the order has been cancelled.
Was there both of them or just that
I
one?
don't know. We'll soon find out once we deliver. Sure, we might have been to this house before.
34.
Yeah. It's the numbers.
7, 6. Right with the door, right there.
Beautiful one.
Mm.
Oh, she actually does have a front door. Alright. Hi. Okay, good, thanks. This telling me. Can you put a big? Yeah. Normally the last. Alright, we got it. That Mackie D's one did come through for the Capuccio McDonald's. Nobody's chatting on here. Come and say hello, don't be shy. They must be moving and they've decided they need fuel. So some of them do have doors, but the one we delivered to one, I'm sure
No, they all have doors.
but we delivered to one that she came out of the garage.
It's just easier, I suppose.
Problem is everyone has 3 or 4 cars per unit.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no place to park them.
Yeah.
My mum used to live in one and it was a nightmare. Remember they used to always
Mm.
park on the street?
Yeah.
You're not allowed trailers or bigger cars. Alright, we're on to our second.
Also, what are you doing?
Yeah, they asked us that ages ago. That's when I said, that's when I first got back in the car ages ago. When I picked up the cat basics. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Do either of us know?
No, we don't. We're just trying to earn some money on a Sunday morning in Brisbane, Australia. I have to go to the bathroom at my time. Oh, no one's watching.
Yeah, well, you
So
need to
no one's commenting.
pull that down.
Oh, stop it, Mom. God, you like picking, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
you
you
showed your
yeah.
fucking,
So what?
you showed skin.
Oh,
You say it's cold.
yeah, but you gotta stop.
What?
Like yesterday with Stu when we were here. Like,
Yeah, it's trying to fucking,
no, but
trying to make it better for you.
you're not making it better.
Oh.
You should have made it better for Kelly because she didn't. You couldn't hear her on the mic. You could hear me. They're pretty low jobs this morning, aren't they? Not very high pay. I think that last job was $5. $5. There might have been actually nearly $6. It was $5 something.
Mm.
This one's about $9. Gonna say hello. We're just off to McDonald's. This is our second job. We're doing it with Uber. Was about to put DoorDash on, but again, the Uber beat. DoorDash said there was like a 20-minute wait, so there wouldn't be much happening if we did DoorDash right now. Ugh. This driveway always is a pain in the ass. Car doesn't like it, does it?
No.
It's very steep. Alright, I'll go pick up this McDonald's. Won't be long. Hopefully it won't be long. Say some comments in the chat when I come back. I can chat to you. Bye, Dan. There you go. Food.
Yeah.
What?
Someone from the Grand Rapids in Michigan.
Say hello, Dan.
Oh, hello, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, these hash browns smell good. All right. I'm back. Sorry, left you here on your own. I'm back. Hello from Grand Rapids in Michigan. Yoo-hoo! I'd love to go to Michigan, and we all know why. Driving spies. Hi, my mom wants to visit Australia so bad. Oh, yes, Australia is a lovely place to come and visit. Glitch dash. Go back to your own country. LOL. I don't get that. Oh, I'm here now. Sorry. Sorry for keeping you waiting. The real reason is I needed to go for a wee, so I didn't want to take you in with me. Otherwise, I would have taken you. How is everyone this morning? I wasn't sure if the comments were working because there was no comments for like
Well, you weren't scheduled.
15 minutes. But yeah, we just picked up a Mackie D. And the hash browns smell so good. This is our second pickup. How are you, Z, this morning? Z can be my moderator. Z's like, she'll be back soon. That's so cute. Hi, cool collab. How are you? He's border hopping on your channel. Anyone's welcome. Just make sure you give the thumbs up if you do. No, anyone's welcome on this channel. Come and say hi. Glitch. Hi, my man. How is it down under? I mean, it's pretty chilly. We're into winter. Well, as winter as Queensland gets here. We're currently, what, the car's saying 8 degrees. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. But it's still quite, you know, it's not really that cold, but we think it's cold because, you know, we're used to hot days. Z says, hey, Nick and Dan, I'm good. It's been a hot day. Oh, we were looking at the temps in Vegas. Was it 2 days ago? And it was like at night. It was something like 36 degrees.
36 degrees at 9 o'clock at night.
Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but we were like, whoa, that's going to be so nice because it's been so cold here in morning and nights. I mean, it still gets up to around 26, 27 in the day here, which is beautiful, but just the mornings and nights are really cold. So we are into winter. I think we're first week of winter now. We can't complain though because our winters are still, they're not really winter. But you do feel it because you climatize, right?
The morning's always cold.
Winter, it's summer in the USA. Yes, we know we're opposite seasons because we're in the southern hemisphere. I know we're going to Vegas in 4.5 weeks, and we're excited about that. Although Vegas is a dry heat, so we're used to the humidity. Like when we went to the Maldives last year, it was so unbearable, the heat. But it was a humid heat, so I'm hoping that Vegas, as much as it's going to be hot, I've never experienced dry heat, like desert heat. So it's going to be interesting to see how hot I find it, because we're so used to the humidity. 36 degrees is 96 Fahrenheit, but it's the dry heat there. Yeah, exactly. And they've only just started summer in Vegas, right? So by the time we go next month,
It's going to be
I can't believe we're saying next month. Like,
It's
well,
good.
remember it was like 10 months ago when we booked it. Wear t-shirt, shorts, and we've got heaps of t-shirts and shorts. We're used to the heat. Like, when we are in Brisbane, Australia. We're used to the heat. I suppose I've been to like places like, Alice Springs and Darwin would have been.
Yeah, that would have been the same.
Would they?
No, Darwin's
No, because
Darwin's
there was more
humid.
humidity, but maybe Alice Springs.
Alex Springs is more dry.
Yeah. So, that was a terrible heat in Alice Springs. It was like really. Yeah. So maybe Vegas will be horrible. But hey, it's okay. Surely they have air conditioning. Surely the casinos have aircon. I'm hoping so. Get my money back. You're from Arizona where the summer heat is the worst. Yeah, I've heard Arizona heat is worse than Cairns and Darwin and Alice Springs put together.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I've heard Arizona is like one of the hardest places to live. But then you move to California. Oh, yeah. Haven't you got like riots and all stuff like that going on at the moment? Because we were getting worried like about being in California in a few, because we're going to California after Vegas. We're staying at a place called Oceanside. So I was like, oh, shit. I think it's more LA based, the problems. Last night, yesterday morning, you mean, we did a collab with, is that what you mean, Z, the collab? Yeah, we had so much fun. We have another channel called NK Slots Australia, guys. It's like a slot channel, pokey channel. We call them pokies in Australia, like, slots, same thing. And we met with another channel. He's got a big following. And yeah, it went really well. We did a Q&A interview. We did a collab challenge. It was really good fun. We went to like a club we don't normally. It's like over an hour and 20 minutes from our house, and they have all these new pokey machines, slot machines. So we had so much fun. It was a lot of fun. We didn't win any money though, but we feel like we won in many other ways. Once these collabs come out, hopefully it will help the channels, will help our channel, not his channel. He doesn't need our help. But the opposite. Yeah, so it was our morning, your night. We are 1 minute away, 900 meters from this drop off. This is our second drop off. It was fun. It was really good fun. He was such a nice guy, so down to earth. He gave us these. He's got his own collection of
Pokey chips.
Suppose, casino chips. What do you call them? That with his own like YouTube channel on and with all different like brands. But he's won. He makes grandma more like she hasn't won enough. He's won like 6 grands in his life. Like we haven't even won. Well, we haven't won one. We haven't even. I don't even think we've won machines. We were hoping he would bring us some luck, and Kelly and I were like, we need to manifest a bit more, or put a bit more positive energy out, because we've not won anything decent in a long time.
We turn that down because it's not working.
What down? It's on. I did, isn't it?
Because it hasn't worked.
I don't know. Yeah, looking for number 33. Thanks, Driving with Spice. Have a great Saturday. I think it'll be your Saturday, right? There.
Yeah.
Just go deliver this order. I'll be back in a second. Thanks for popping in. We do appreciate it. We appreciate the support. Yes, we're in the future. Aren't we, Dan?
Yeah.
I think we're like, what time is it, Dan?
It is 7:27.
7:27 on Sunday morning. Sunday. No, it's going to be slow with reception, so you might have to hang on.
What?
Yeah, and we're just waiting for another order to come through. Some busy near hobbies. Does Australia have a party city like Vegas? No, not really. I mean, the
Gold Coast, yeah.
The Gold Coast is probably the biggest.
The
party.
closest to what
Yeah.
Vegas would be.
Yeah, if you want a party, you go to the Gold Coast. Like there is a casino on the I mean, there's a casino in Brisbane too, but the Goldie is where Surfers Paradise, I guess they call it Surfers Paradise.
Golden beaches.
We should do a live down on the Gold Coast.
It would be.
That would be a nightmare, though, wouldn't it, for you? You'd get angry with all the
No.
traffic.
I'll behave myself.
Give it a thumbs up and comment if you would like us to do one live on the Goldie. We might do that one day. It is, how far is the Gold Coast away from us?
An hour and 20, hour and a half.
Yeah, about an hour and a half away from us. But it would make a fun episode, wouldn't it? So give it a thumbs up and comment if you'd like us to do a live on the Gold Coast. But yeah, that's probably the biggest thumbs up from Cool Club. Yeah, okay. So it sounds like we'll have to plan that. It'd be worth it just to do something different.
Go down for the night.
Yeah, we'll go down the night before. Put some. Maybe it have to be after Vegas though. Don't want to spend all that money yet. Maybe we could, pay for our stay with the DoorDashing and UberEats. It would be a bit hard. I think hotel accommodation is so expensive. I remember when you used to stay on the Gold Coast for like $100. You could get quite a decent hotel for that. Now you'll be like, yeah, probably $600-700 later. You try not to party too hard, it gets you into trouble. Yeah, I don't really party. I'm a bit of a nana.
I hear you on that one.
I'm a bit of a nana. I like to be in bed early. I'm an early riser though. It doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I'm always up early. Well, the cat and the dogs get me up early now. Z said that would be nice to see. Hopefully he can run into some money there. Win, not run. Yeah. Yeah, no, we have stayed on the Gold Coast before and we went to the casino. Did we stay at the casino? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And it cost us a fortune. And literally, how long were we there in the casino?
We weren't even long.
We were in the casino less than an hour, maybe even 40 minutes.
I think it was 40 minutes.
And we chewed through all our money within 40 minutes and we're like, oh crap, that went quick. We'd have to make sure that we had enough money to last us 40 minutes. It was just crazy. We went to a nice Italian restaurant. There is a nice Italian restaurant. Well, there's quite a few restaurants on the Gold Coast casino. But yeah, we went to this really nice Italian. The hotel was nice, but I found that it was quite noisy. You could hear the casino quite a bit. Maybe we should do it before Vegas because Mom's going to have an extra dog to look after in a few weeks' time because my brother's bringing his dog over from the UK. They're coming over here to live.
We should do it when Mike is here.
Oh, yeah. So he can look after his dog and Mom can look after ours.
Exactly.
Yeah, so not long. I think the day before we land after we've been on holiday to Vegas, my brother is over. We don't know where we're going. We haven't got a job.
Good job.
Do you want me to put DoorDash on?
Might as well.
See if we can get anything off DoorDash. Although DoorDash did say there was a bit of a wait. But it is busier now. Probably all shop and delivers. Not shop and delivers. Although I think I turned that off.
Yeah, you turned it off.
So I'm at 31 to raise my delivery to get platinum.
You're at 31, what do you need?
70.
Jesus.
My acceptance rate is good. but just not mine. If anyone wants to have
Oh,
it
that's
here,
nice.
it's a bit weird, isn't it? Why is,
How's that weird?
why is it not got a thing on the bonnet? Show off the engine.
Show off the engine. It's just because it's a bigger engine and it looks cool.
You're funny.
You're funny, yeah.
You go, oh, we got a job. McDonald's. Yeah, okay. 1.9k is $5.24 for food. I'll turn DoorDash on if I can. Yeah. That's the problem. I can't get to my ratings because DoorDash is so slow at giving jobs, and I'm so impatient. Yeah, I'm gonna have a third nephew in the house. My brother's got this. It's like a cocker spaniel type poodle. Whereas our dogs are really big, like American Staffy jobs. Got 2 jobs. Do we want to do an extra job?
As well. We're here.
No, but 2 Macca's jobs are a nightmare. But anyway, I accepted it. I've got 2 orders to pick up. One person is having a large cappuccino, hot cakes, cheeseburger, hash browns, bacon and egg McMuffin, large hot chocolate. Oh, so it gives me anxiety, all these drinks, and I've only got that small glass. And then someone else is having a Big Mac, hot cakes, and another Big Mac. Suppose we'll go in and see what.
You take it in for a walk?
Yes. Australian people never riot like people in LA.
No.
No. I guess
We
don't really have the. This is the problem we have. Just got to make sure that they're introduced nicely and not, because my dogs they're not aggressive dogs, but they're rough with each other because that's their breed. Whereas my brother's dog's like a small little dog. I wish people in the US like Australia. You wish people in the US like Australian people in Australia. I never see a mad person from. There's a few crazy people here, but yeah, maybe because we have not as many people as you guys, so I guess the chances are slimmer. If we had your population and size, let me get their attention. Trust me, there's some mad people over here. But yeah, they're normally high on ice or something. Yeah, that is true, Z. Like we've been walking our big dogs, and you get the little sausage dogs, and they're so aggressive. It's like they try and be all, tough and make up for their size. But yeah, that is true. That is really true. Looks like we might be waiting a while. This sucks sometimes. We definitely have prisons in Australia, yes. Yeah, there's some bad people in Australia too. We're not all nice. Let me message them, tell them they're going to be waiting a while. Order 263. But I'm sure you have more prisons than we do because of your size, and probably more aggressive people because of your population. But yeah, there's definitely bad people in all nations, right?
I'm just waiting for the 2 orange juices. Yes, please.
Hi, I just got 2 orders for Uber.
Yeah, I'm packing all.
Okay, thank you. Your Saturday nights make me want breakfast food. They make me want breakfast food. Oh my god, I'm so hungry this morning. Do you find the more you eat, now I'm off Manjaro, I'm so hungry. I can't even diet. I'm doing this diet vlog at the moment in the background, and I'm on week 5, and I've just got no dieting. So I'm like, what's the point of doing it? And I'm like, I just keep doing it just in case something happens, and I might actually stick to something. And I'm just like, even last night we got pizza. I'm just not very good at dieting at the moment, and I'm trying to lose a bit of weight before Vegas because of all their no, I came off Monjaro. McDonald's isn't as good as your McDonald's. Do you reckon? I don't know. Macca's is Macca's, isn't it, really? It's the same shit. But yeah, I was on Monjaro for 6 months, and I've been off it for 3 weeks. This will be my 4th week on Monday. But I'm not on it anymore because I got some digestive issues, and apparently I've got gallstones. So I don't know if that was the Monjaro or just the bad diet or a bit of combination of everything, but I came off it. I think my mind is more stronger than Monjaro, unfortunately. Yeah. I certainly am getting more hungry because when you're on Monjaro, you don't have the food noise. Your appetite is, obviously controlled. Your insulin is lower. Like, it is amazing. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's just the side effects that screwed me over. And it's probably one of the better drugs, but yeah, just I can't describe those stomach bugs, cramps I had with Monjaro. You're on Monjaro and I don't eat a lot. Oh, wow. Yeah. I still managed to force myself. Even though I didn't eat a lot, I forced myself to eat the wrong foods. Yeah, at least I know now, Z. But, like, I don't know if it's the Monjaro. But now I have the food noise, which I still had food noise on Monjaro, but I couldn't. Oh my god, this is taking forever. All this for a $5 job.
We currently don't have any toast. Would you like something else instead?
They don't have any toast at the moment. Well, I was trying to do OMAD, 1 meal a day, and Because they're not happy. There's no toast. Oh dear. But yeah, you're on Monjaro. Most people are on Monjaro because of diabetes, yeah, but it is mainly used for weight loss now, even though it's a diabetic drug. It's the new in thing. I think it's like overtaken the Ozempic. But like, obviously, it cost a fortune for us because it was like $500 a month. But I'm just going to try and diet and eat the right foods, right? Got to do. But I was trying OMAD, but even OMAD, like lately I've been doing OMAD and then I just give up at night and end up eating. I'm just, I was thinking about going back to alternate day fasting because that really works for me because I'm all or nothing. Oh, well done. You would cancel the order. Yeah, maybe I should. And then, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous for $5. I kind of feel like, well, I'm here now and he's packing up. Look, there he is. But it is a freaking waste of time. Yeah, I think if you've got diabetes, you get it covered. But obviously, I don't even know if it's covered in Australia for diabetics. Because my ex-husband, he's got diabetes and he's not, he can't get Monjaro or anything on the health cover. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying for it. I didn't mind paying for it, but the side effects just really... Excuse me, do we know how much longer these orders are going to be? Because if not, I'm just going to cancel them because they're only $5 jobs. And it's not worth me waiting for $5. Okay. Oh, God, this place drives me freaking crazy. Okay, brilliant. $4, guys. Probably be $9 because I got that plus one. And now I've got to find somewhere to put the extra drinks, which isn't fun. I'd really need a bigger, like, tray thing for my car. So annoying. Oh, thank you. I know. And it gets harder to diet when you're in your 40s. Honestly, it's just like, as soon as I turn 40, like, health problems and, it just goes, it's just so hard. But well done, dropping like nearly 200 pounds. That's incredible. You must feel amazing. Breathe, Nick. Yeah, deep breath. Oh, God. And I'm going to have 6 bags to carry now. 4 for $9. Fucking hell. Oh, it's all good. I've got you guys here, so... We want to earn about $500 a week on this gig work, and we're there already. So this is more just, I guess it's not really, like, it's not about the money really. It's more about doing the live and having fun. But yeah. Girl, no, I'm 46. Next year I'll be 47. So, but yeah, I remember like I remember in my 30s, it was a lot easier. And like then I remember when I turned 40, I started having like this frozen shoulder, and yeah, life just gets complicated when you turn 40. You have all these aches and pains. Well, hopefully one of these will be ours. They really need more staff on. They should be ashamed to call themselves. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. 2637. Brilliant. Thank you. Verify. All right. Thank you. All right. delivered. I might have to hold one.
Well, why you feel so big in the ring though? Like, can you like just relax? Like, just chill. Like, no, like he's like, I know, but like, I'm trying to like, let's wake up. Bro, just work off the pain, bro. Like, just, I know, but you like.
God, they're so slow in there.
Yeah, no.
I'm just seeing who's first so I can hold one.
Head to Drive at 20 Dominic Street.
263. Right. First one.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah, I'll hold that one. And put this one. Honestly, that's so freaking slow. All for $9. I feel like not putting it in a hot bag out of
Is it where the drinks?
one drink in here.
Oh.
This is the food, and I've got the other order that's the first drop off that has drinks. Alright. Yeah, premenopausal is a big thing, and
Is it?
oh, I'm just
Oh, you
answering
joked.
my question.
Sorry. That's a random thing to say.
Well, I do.
I know.
And I agree you can eat anything in moderation, but I do think if you're a food
Turn
addict
left on Torrance
and you
Road.
enjoy food, moderation, there's no such thing as moderation. Always reminds me back to Spud Fit Taylor, who's an Australian guy who did potatoes only for 12 months. And, you know, he's like, when people say do anything in moderation, it's just when you've got a food problem, I don't think moderation works.
Turn left on Torrance Road.
Can't work out as much as I used to. Yeah, I mean, I don't work out either. Like, I just, yeah. This probably is a lot to do with premenopausal and, yeah, turn 40, like aches and pains, like just, you know, like the amount of injuries you have, inflammation in your body. That's why I really love ADF.
Just head
If
into
I
the
can stick
roundabout
to,
and take the second exit onto Mingay Street.
if I can stick to ADF, it's really good for inflammation because you go one day without eating, and fasting is so good for your body, but it's just being able to get through the first week. I think you went to the wrong roundabout.
You sure about
Make a sharp right turn, then turn right.
Yeah, so but every time I'm doing this vlog at the moment, I'm like, I started on ADF, I started on Monjaro, then ADF, then it was like more starch based, and then it was like, oh, should I try alternate day fasting? I should just not, honestly, I just yeah. What number? Oh, there it is. Alright guys, he's waiting for me. Let me just double check I've got the right order. 263. Alright, 5 minutes, 3.6 kilometers to the second one. Look at all those dogs and those guys barking at me. Right, let's get going. I think your metabolism slows down, doesn't it, really, when you get older too? You probably don't need as much food, but you still eat the same amount of food. Yeah, so I think your body does slow down. Oh, thank you. Yes, well, I aim to do it. I'm going to do it. I need to for my own health. Like, you know, forget about how you want to look and looking a certain way. You know, like it's all about health, isn't it? Really. I don't think Vegas is going to help me with all that yummy food. We're watching this video of all the cheap eats in Vegas. I mean, a lot of stuff I can't eat because I'm plant-based. But like, that'll be okay. Your hot dogs for $3 with a beer. Oh dear. Maybe I could just ask for the bread roll and the chips. Oh, Collab says, I bet Australia has healthy food than the US.
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know. We're probably turning a bit more like you guys. I mean, look at these people having Big Macs for breakfast. And that's not healthy, is it? There should be more like juice bars and, you know, like, I have found one though, it was it in the Cheap Eats video? Yeah, it was in the Cheap Eats video. There was an acai bowl place in Vegas, in Aria, the casino. So I'll definitely be going there. Because we can't just eat junk the whole week. Yeah, we'll get a lot of walking in Vegas. That's the strip. Yeah, because people are like, oh, the strip's so long, you won't be able to walk it. You're going to have to, you're so far out because we're the north end of the strip. Like, we can walk. I know it's going to be hot, but we can burn off. There's also swimming pools in the, you know, in the casino. And all that pushing of the buttons. I mean, surely the slapping of the slots. You know, surely that counts as burning. Oh, Dan's going to be drinking beer, so hopefully we don't have to pay too much for it because they come to you and you just give them a tippy tip.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We don't get free drinks in our casinos when we're gambling. Unless in the local club we get free Coke, soft drink, but you don't get alcohol. Fingers crossed you burn calories, yeah, I know. Can only hope. But it's a holiday, so I'm not too, like, it's more about losing a bit of weight before Vegas. So that way, if I do overeat, I'm only putting on what I lost, you know what I mean? Rather than, you like chicken and rice, I make it at home. Well, you used to do that, didn't you? Chicken, rice and veg. And like, but yeah. Dan is also, my husband is on Monjaro too, and he's lost way more weight than I even did. And he's still on Monjaro. In fact, you're going to have my pen that I'm not using. Yeah, definitely going to enjoy myself while we're in Vegas. And try not to worry too much about, you know, what we're eating. Well, you know, within reason. We've seen your portion sizes too over there. It's like crazy, isn't it? Like,
some of it, yeah.
Yeah. Like, wow, that's enough for 2 people.
Man, one.
Wow, look at this idiot.
Fuck's sake.
I think you can see this scooter on the road. Like, look at him. Like, he just doesn't care. Like, what the fuck? Okay, we're here.
Number 63.
Go eat all the food in Vegas.
Yeah.
Americans have huge food sizes. They've also got an obesity crisis, don't they, too? Although so do we at the moment. I think we're getting just as bad. going to the coffee club now. I mean, we have some really big portions. What is the normal size for a meal in Australia?
Depends.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, put it this way: for what we've seen, one slice of American pizza is equivalent to almost 3 slices of ours.
yeah, we don't have the huge American pizza slices. You know, obviously you can order a large pizza, but it's still not your large size. It's probably more like your medium. And like I've noticed, like not that I eat at McDonald's, but like you have the super size McDonald's, don't you? And
But yeah,
we don't get that. We have large.
So our large is almost equivalent to your small drink when it comes to drinks and all.
So this next job is still with Uber. I did have DoorDash on for a bit. Uber's, I do prefer to use Uber if I'm honest. As much as the job's going to be a bit lower paid, it is
Constantly moving.
Yeah, it's constantly moving, especially for food. You're not, you know, you don't feel guilty if you decline jobs. And also, like, I don't care, like if you go out there and you cancel an order, it doesn't give you the, you know, it's going to affect your ratings or anything like that. So it is a lot better. They got rid of the supersize in the US. Oh, did they? Is that after that guy did the supersize meat? That was a crazy how much weight he put on and how bad his health got. Is it like 30 days of eating McDonald's? That's a pretty shit one. I'm not taking that. It's less than $1 per K. I mean, it was at the same place, but.
Continue straight through the round and onto Torrens Road.
I don't think the magnetic thing on this is as good because it was a cheap magnetic one that we bought. This was better phone. Maybe not any shrinkflation happening over here. A large drink price, but not in a small size cup.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Torrens Road.
I can only drink a little bit of like soft drink before I'm like done. It's a bit like alcohol, like I can only drink a bit and I'm like, yeah, I'm really done. I'm a bit strange like that. Where some people can drink, and that would probably help with my fasting if I could just drink. I've heard people say, oh, just drink diet soft drink when you're fasting. I mean, I think it can break a fast, but a lot of people swear by doing it to keep them fuller, and I just like, yeah, there's only so much soft drink I can drink. I've noticed with this bladder problem, I've started burping a lot, and I've never burped in my life. Not really, but like I'm constantly burp, and it's like it must be due to my bladder issue. Yeah, after that movie, when yeah, okay. I bet McDonald's hated that movie coming out. Do you reckon?
That big, yeah.
I'm amazed McDonald's didn't sue him. Yeah, acid reflux. Yeah, it just like I don't get like the heartburn though, because like a friend of mine had gallstones and she had a gallbladder removed like years ago, and she said she'd get really bad back and she would like have really bad heartburn. I don't get that, but I just constantly like maybe it is more like gas. I know it's just like, and then it'll go away for a few days and then it'll come back.
Love that sticker.
What's that?
I love that sticker.
What does it say?
Equipped with millennial anti-theft device. It's a manual gearbox.
Oh, that's good. Gen Z can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Gen Z can't drive it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Where are you going? It's at Coffee Club, the Super Centre. You're going the wrong way. Oh,
Super Centre.
you
This
know,
one.
yeah, no. You know where was this and Herefordshire was.
Oh, it's on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So I'm going the right way, just
Yeah.
in the wrong lane.
Yeah, well, I thought you were turning. Sorry.
No.
Black coffee, no sugar or cream. Yeah, I can't do black coffee. Oh, just disgusting. I love coffee and I always have a coffee in the morning, but I have to have it with my oat milk. But yeah, when you're fasting, to do a clean fast, you really need to have black coffee, black tea, water. There you go.
Straight. Where are you going?
I don't mind a bit of tea. I like the ones, you know, you get the strawberry teas and stuff, but they also break a fast. I used to drink a load of green tea, but I haven't in ages. Yeah, tea is really good for you. The green tea, I used to drink a load of that. I should probably get back to that because there's lots of health benefits with green tea. Or do you just mean black tea?
Continue straight through the roundabout until
Yeah, water and lemon. Yeah, I drink loads of water. Normally plain water. But yeah, I like a bit of lemon in the water or lime.
meters turn right using the right lane.
Because they say, like, I've read books like on dirty fasting that whilst you can have a dirty fast and have a coffee with milk in, you're just going to be extra hungry and you don't want it. It's already hard enough without actually having those hunger hormones. But I guess I'll figure it out.
You told them you got the job. You told them that you ain't got the job.
Oh, my son got the Macca's job. He found out midweek, so he should find out his shift times. But tomorrow apparently he can only do 12 hours a week, so he's really happy about that. So we'll send him to work. He eats me out of house of home. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, 6'2".
6'2" is just 16, and he eats so much food. Yes, I will. Thanks, Lee. I'll figure it out. Oh, God. And then other people say fasting is not good for you because you need to eat to maintain muscle mass, and especially the older you get. But I do like that all or nothing with alternate day fasting or even OMAD, but then I can't stick at OMAD, so what's the point of doing OMAD? I can stick at ADF more than I can do OMAD. Isn't that weird? Like, you go one day with not eating anything, like 36 hours. But I can do that better than I can do OMAD. And you burn so much fat if you're in that zone. Is weed legal down under?
No.
No.
Pick up on the left.
Be good to have a weed farm though. I've heard that you can earn a lot of money. But I don't think the cops would agree with that. No, but you can get it for medical reasons, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Which is probably the same in the US. But I've heard Vegas smells like weed, which I'm not looking forward to because I can't stand the smell.
I love it.
Dan loves the smell, but I can't stand it. I've never smoked weed in my life. I've never done drugs in my life other than Monjaro and asthma medication and painkillers and like I'm such a my body just can't cope with that stuff. I don't like alcohol. Okay, right. Get down this way. Thank you. Anyone can get weed in Vegas. Yeah, I heard like the F1 drivers when they're in Vegas, they complain that the place smells like weed. Because I'm a big Formula One fan. Well, I used to be. I'm not so much anymore. But 15, 20 years ago, Formula One was a thing. But yeah, the F1 drivers were complaining that it smells like weed. You don't like the smell, Z? No. If you're in Nevada, it's legal. Nevada, is that the Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's the state in Vegas. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Someone says that, it might help my anxiety, like relax me, but
Yes.
I don't know. I think it would do the opposite. I think I just wouldn't like the fact that I wouldn't have control. Maybe I have to try it in Vegas.
Well, you can get some gummies.
Get some gummies or something, but I would be so worried that my body's going to have a reaction. I remember not so long ago, was it about a month ago, I accidentally took 2 antihistamine tablets instead of 2 Panadol painkiller tablets for a headache. And oh my god, I was so stressed, wasn't I? That something's going to happen to my body. And because you're only supposed to take one every 24 hours, like antihistamine, and I took 2. But I was okay, but I thought I was going to die. Stay away from the mushrooms in Vegas.
Oh, yes.
Is that like drug mushrooms, not like normal mushrooms?
No.
I love mushrooms, like food mushrooms.
No.
But yeah, magic mushrooms. Are they really bad then in state, like in Vegas, like dodgy, full of stuff that you wouldn't want to be touching?
No, just mushroom. If you can't control yourself, you get paranoid, don't touch them.
Yeah. Is that like LS?
LSD, yeah, it's similar.
Yeah.
Like an acid trip.
Yeah. I like edibles.
Edibles are good.
You will smell the weed on the street. Yeah, I know. Probably give me a headache too. Like if someone's wearing dodgy perfume, that really triggers me with headaches. So I reckon the weed smell's gonna give me a headache. So that's probably why it smells like weed then, if it's legal over there. That would make sense. Like Amsterdam, isn't it? It's legal. Everyone goes to Amsterdam just to get high. I don't need drugs to be happy but it would be interesting to see if it relaxes me or makes me more paranoid. just got $10
BP.
job. BP. Yeah, well,
Quick, and then we gotta go.
turn left into driving a bit, 200 meters. At least they do, hopefully it's the one they do juice boost. We could always get juice boost. I don't know, there's one BP server that doesn't do juice boost. One side.
In 300 meters,
I think
take
it's,
the roundabout and take the third exit onto
I don't
Hargrave
know
Street.
now, but anyway, I suppose we'll find out. I could do with a juice boost. They do this really nice mango one that I really like. Which one do you normally have? Strawberry.
Enter the roundabout and take the third exit onto Hargrave
That's
Street.
as healthy as it gets in Australia. They're not really that healthy, these smoothies. Like, they're processed apple juice, orange juice that they use. They could make them a lot more healthy than they are. But yeah, we'll just get this one dropped off and then we got them back as on
Enter
the
roundabout
highway
and take the first
service
exit
station.
onto Sutherland Crescent.
If you take gummies, take one, don't eat a lot
Turn left
Yeah.
on Woodford
at
Court,
a
then
time.
drop off
They're a slow release, so you just.
I don't know, I'm too scared. I really am scared of taking drugs because I just don't know how my body's going to react. I was really scared about taking Monjaro, to be honest with you.
Right. Number 9. Right there.
Alright, I'm here. Just get this dropped off. Won't be long, guys. Thanks for staying with us. So it's southbound Smackers.
Southbound.
It's not illegal, not legal in the States, but some. How did we get onto drugs? God.
Because drugs also help with weight loss.
I am. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, because like it's like cigarette smoking, that because you're doing something else than eating food. But I'd rather not smoke cigarettes, that's for sure, just because it makes you skinnier.
no. Maybe when we're in Vegas, we can buy some gummies and we can just take one. See how it is.
roundabout and take the first
So
exit
we're
onto
on to
Hargrave
our next
Street.
job, 6 minutes away, about 4 Ks.
In 300 meters, turn left on Grave Road.
It's getting warm now. Now we are at 12 degrees, but our heater's on the car. I'm actually getting my car serviced on Tuesday. I'm getting the car service quite often now.
Turn left on Grave Road.
So I've got new tyres a week before. So that's another expense, right? Just a non-stop cost really doing this job. Just have fun in Vegas, my friends. Thank you. We will, and I'm going to be doing lots of vlogging, and I'm going to release them when I get back. Probably one a week. Like I'll do day 1 Vegas, day 2 Vegas, you know, and share our experience.
Maybe we should do a live in Vegas.
Yeah, we'll do a live in Vegas. Try and keep it to the same.
In 600 meters, into the roundabout and take the
No,
third
we-
exit
Even if
onto
we're walking
Buchanan.
down Fremont Street or something like that, we could go live doing
Oh,
that.
Even when we
Or
got
even
the
the
Porsche.
hotel. No, we'll save that for the vlog.
No.
We probably won't have reception now.
Yeah, true.
And I won't have my spare phone, although we won't be door dashing, so we won't need a spare phone. could do it live from the hotel and you can see the view. Because we've got a strip view, apparently. I mean, I can go live, see, even if we don't plan it, because I don't know what we're going to be doing, even if I do like the odd live 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there, to see if anyone comes on. If they do, they do. If not, you can watch the replay. Yeah, someone said like that Val delivers, or she does a lot of Fremont Street. So she does her deliveries on Fremont Street.
Yeah, really? Well,
Yeah.
by walking or on bike or car.
I don't know.
Free,
I watched one of her
oh,
videos.
is that?
And,
Oh, it's Fremont
Yeah.
Street. There's only a little
Yeah.
part of it. There's
but then whenever I watch her lives, there's just her in Fremont Street, showing Fremont Street, not actually delivering. So I'm a bit confused. So
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Buchanan Road.
you should have great phone coverage in Vegas. Oh, is it really good out there? Is that because it's high, or Nick and Dan live from sunny Las Vegas, Susie says. Yeah, we should say, like, go fund this, you know?
yeah, start off with fun me page.
Yeah, but pay for us. We've run out of slot pokey money. We've got nothing to do today, so we decided to go live because,
Would do anything for.
yeah, Dan will run down the strip naked.
Wow. And try not to get a conviction.
We will be deported. Oh, she does both, okay. Maybe it was just the one live I watched. You won't run out, so he said, you're going to win big. I hope so. Like I said, we've had no luck lately. Must be the vibes we're putting out there. We don't want to win too big because we don't want to pay tax. I suppose we wouldn't mind a 10 grand one, even if they take 30% of $10,000. That would pay for the flight or the accommodation at least. It'll pay for the accommodation in the whole of California and Vegas, and maybe even some more. Yeah, definitely pay for the accommodation, and it will pay for some spending money too. But I think they take 30%, anything over a hand pay, which is bullshit. Like, seriously, are you going to come in and see? Yes,
No. And plus, we're here to pick up a job, but I can't wait.
Yeah, but they're really quick.
No. Anyway, this one doesn't have the juice boost in it.
It's alright, Dan's got his drink, so he doesn't want to drink. I could have done with a smoothie, but that's okay.
Insane. But I have it here.
They don't have my juice boost. On the left. Must be the other side then. There's one
No, I
side
think-
that does. No, it does, because I went there the other week and I got, that was it, a week ago, and I got one.
Alright.
Alright. Go get this guy. I got my door job thing. Right. They have Subway though. We had Subway the other day actually. It was okay. So expensive though. You remember you could get a sub for like $5-10 and now they're like $20 a sub.
176.
Hi, just sending in 084 for Uber.
Yeah, that one should be ready.
Okay, thank you.
One 81.
Everything has gone up. No more $5 footlongs. Yeah, remember those the day? That's crazy, isn't it? I remember when you used to get a McDonald's meal and a drink for $5 when I first arrived in Australia. That was many, many years ago. Yeah, the only reason I had a Subway the other day is because we were talking about it. I think it was last Tuesday. And Maurice said that he has a Subway every day. And I'm like, oh, I suppose I could try it. Because they are semi-healthy. As long as you don't put too much crap on them. And I had a falafel with avocado and salad. And I think I always go for their barbecue sauce. It was quite nice. But it wasn't like, you know, like you didn't feel like sad, like you feel full, but it wasn't really, I just don't, yeah, I wouldn't call it a treat, that's for sure, but it was $80 for 4 footlongs. You remember when a 20-piece nugget at McDonald's was $5 when I was at uni? Oh dear. It's crazy, isn't it? Although it's still cheaper to eat unhealthy than it is to eat healthy, right? Like you pay like, what, $5 for a lettuce these days? I remember at uni we used to get a pint of beer and we used to have it with raspberry cordial and it would be called a snake bite and that was used to £1. I think this could be us. 084.
084.
Yeah, just that one. Thank you. Have a good one. Not too long away. Better than the other McDonald's. But yeah, we used to have snake bites at uni, and they were like pint. What was a snake bite? Was it like beer and like Ribena or something like that? And it used to be 99p or £1. And because we were uni students, we get it really cheap, and it's like.
Whatever.
Yeah, I've got it. It's just
Oh.
going to be put in.
Dolores Street.
We're just saying how expensive everything is. I remember when a foot-long sub used to be like $5,
Yeah.
and now obviously it's $20. And you're happy that a 25-pounder bag is like $20 more than it used to be, but it's gone and it hasn't gone. Yeah, exactly. You can eat really cheap, healthy for cheap. Like you can eat beans and rice, and that's always say like, you know, I'm sure we've got a freezer full of stuff that we never use, and it's like we just buy more food each week. It's like let's just go through the freezer. But yeah, beans, rice, oats. Like a bag of oats is like $1. Like you can't go wrong with that. I mean, the only thing that's probably, you know, obviously fruit's really expensive. Um, What else? I mean, veggies, frozen veggies aren't really that expensive. Just get a bag of frozen veggies. But yeah, I agree, yeah. But I mean, if you want to eat out healthy, it's pretty expensive, you know, like, you know, it's cheaper to go to McDonald's than it is to go and get like a nice, healthy, I don't know, I'm trying to think of healthy, like something healthy, but the naughty food, yes, it's still cheaper, fast food, still, yeah.
Take left exit 1T6 onto Almond Road exit, then make a side left turn on Almond Road.
We are 4 minutes, 3.3k away, not too far. We might be able to fit one job in after this, and then we've got to go get some pet food and Dan's shopping, so
Just ahead, turn left on
we
Buckley Road.
won't be too much longer if we get a decent job out of this one.
Turn left on Buckley Road.
Wonder if the kids are even out of bed yet.
Yeah, whatever.
I know, probably. We left the kids in bed. My daughter was sick on Friday, so she came home from school sick with a cold. She's just been in her room most of the weekend.
That's her every other
Yeah,
weekend.
well, true. I think we've made much money today, haven't we? Maybe $50 by the end of this one. Problem is with Uber, when you're doing deliveries, you can't really check how much you're until you actually don't get a job anymore. You come offline. Feel like my phone's cooking. This is where we lost you last week. And we
Oh, that's
lost
right.
reception and it just went dead. So if that happens, then we do apologise. It was really weird, wasn't it, last week? We just lost everyone, but it was still saying it was live and it was still ticking over the time, but everyone had disappeared and comments had gone and oh, thank you. Sending your daughter well wishes. Being sick
Turn
is
left on
annoying.
Noble Street.
Always get sick of their dads too. Does that tell you? But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it happens at our house too, but yeah.
Turn left on Noble.
But she did.
She might live in that.
So,
Oh, they've moved the. Is this where the barrier was? That they've taken
In
out?
300
Yeah,
meters,
they
turn
have.
left
Look,
on Belrose
it used to
Street.
be. Finally taken that.
finally. Didn't us. Has anyone gone to the Las Vegas shooting range and tried out their guns?
I don't know if anyone has been to Vegas yet.
No.
Dan wants to go shoot some guns in the shooting range.
Turn left on
If
Belrose
anyone has
Street,
been
then
there,
drop off on the
leave a
right.
comment.
drop off on the right.
Okay. I'll be back in a tick. Well, this is quite a good job. Going to Banyo's.
Banjo's Bakery
Be
and
our last
Cafe
job.
Banjo's Burgundy.
I haven't been there, but I've heard it's worth a try if you like that sort of thing. If you like to go and shoot.
Well, no, it's something that we'll never do in Australia,
Yeah, true.
and you get to
Turn
experience
right on Newton
multiple.
Street. Then turn right on
We're
Brook
not
Crescent.
allowed guns in Australia, which is probably a good. Unless you have
Turn
a
right
gun
on Brook
license.
Crescent.
Yeah.
Then turn left.
US, you need gun license.
No, it's accessible and it's
Yeah.
easier. But no, one in Vegas, you can shoot like handguns and you can shoot 50 cal, like real big guns.
Turn
Yeah.
left. Crescent. Then turn left. Turn left to stay on Brook Crescent. In
Right, we
300
just
meters,
picked
turn
up a
left on Buckley
bakery
Road.
job, which is 9 minutes away. It was a $23 job for about 17 Ks because it's going to Melbourne.
No.
And that will be our last job then. So I'm
Turn
going
left
to
on Buckley Road.
put on Uber new requests so I don't get any more. They do really nice, like vegetarian sausage roll at this bakery.
Oh, we got the
Yeah, Banjo.
Banjos.
They're only little though. It's like you need about 3 of them.
Eat
But
in
they're
moderation, darling.
they're really expensive. They're like, I think they're like $6 or a moderation. If moderation doesn't apply to me, then nothing. That's the problem. I wish moderation would work. Just have a little, some people. I have this work colleague, and she's like, she can just have one tiny little bit of chocolate at night after her hard day's work, and that will satisfy her. And I'm like, oh, I'd have to eat the whole block. I couldn't just have one piece. We've got 81 subscribers now on the new channel, Nick Delivers / Dashwood Nick. And I know last week we were like deciding should I, and I thought I'd just keep it Dashwood Nick because of the logo. So yeah, we've got 81 subscribers. I was kind of hoping for 100 by now.
In
But that is
600 meters,
okay.
turn right on
It will
Almond
happen.
Road using the right lane.
So there's no shooting ranges in Australia.
Not like that, no. There's shooting ranges, but you have to be a member and have your own gun.
Okay.
Turn
But
right
then
on Almond Road.
to get your gun license, there's a lot of things you need to go through,
So you can do the shooting range just like as a tourist thing to go.
and in Vegas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You can do it, and I'll just stay in the slots. I'll stay on the slots. I don't think I'm interested in shooting, sorry.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean you can't do it.
We'll see how much it is.
It will happen in time. Thanks, E. I know. Patience, hey, which I don't have. But patience and moderation. Um, at least we didn't drop out this time.
No.
That worked. Still here. That's bigger.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Morayfield Road toward Burpengary Morayfield Road.
Um, 4 weeks and 3 days till we leave now. Hopefully we can get another couple of good weeks of earnings and this money that can be transferred over. We've roughly worked out we've got like $580 a day of American, and we've already paid for the car hire and the flights, and well, the accommodation is being paid separately. So that is our spending money. So hopefully, if we can get it up to $600 a day, that would be awesome. Gives us a bit of flexibility, and we don't have to spend that. You know, it's just having.
In 600 meters, enter the roundabout and take the third exit onto Station Road.
As we know, everything is expensive. You got a little choppy, but it didn't kick you out like the. Yeah, I know. It's funny, the reception is dead down there. It's like another zone. Near our house, it's always like,
Yeah, no.
like it's like you go through a black hole. It's like if you're on the phone to someone, you lose them. You lose.
Enter the
Sound like a
roundabout and
robot.
take the third exit onto Station Road.
You can't deliver because the Uber app won't load the picture. I wish there was an option on the Uber thing that obviously bad reception, couldn't take a picture, but I delivered it. So Z, did you get your shopping delivered this week? Or did you get anything from the Uber Eats? You normally get the shopping delivered, shop and deliver. Did you get one of them? How's work been? Has it been okay? Did you get to finish off early yesterday or not?
In 300 meters, turn right.
The annoying thing, yeah, you can't turn right.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. You have to go through to the 7-Eleven and turn around and because the There used to be a driveway through the 7-Eleven, but they're doing some work.
Oh,
So
I was
you
just
can't
about,
even,
I was just about to say I was going.
unless you want to park in here, I guess, and I can walk through.
Well, that's weird.
So you said I actually didn't need to order groceries this week. Work has been quiet. That's all. I mean, that's not a good thing for me when my job's quiet like it is at the moment. But at least you didn't have to. I get my groceries delivered either Thursday or Friday every week. But that's through Woolworths, not Uber. That's just a standard thing that I pay for the year and I get unlimited deliveries. A little quiet, but it's normal for the next couple of months. Oh yeah, next question, Z. It's been terrible. How was your week? Just work is just dead.
Painful.
I'm dead. Like, it's just, yeah, very difficult. I've already got that Monday feeling right now, that dread of tomorrow. The only thing really getting me through is the fact that we're on holiday for just over 2 weeks. It's really quiet because it's the end of the financial year here in Australia. July the 1st is the new financial year. And no one wants to go to agencies because they're doing their new budgets and stuff like that. So why would they? So it's the next 2-3 months is quiet, but the year has been quiet as well. So, and then I've got all these pressures of budgets and why have you not done this? Why have you not got jobs? Like, well, no one's hiring. No one's wanting agency service. Hopefully I won't be long. I'll be back in a sec. Keep chatting. Think of Vegas. I am. Thanks. Just saw our neighbour in there.
No, you did?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you did.
Yeah.
She had a date last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that?
When I went over and saw her.
I don't think very well.
So.
Alrighty, we're back. You know your nosy neighbour, you know everything.
No, I went over and saw Clint, and Clint told me that
Hmm.
she was getting ready to go out on a date.
That's pretty scary. How old is she?
16? Same age as you.
Hmm.
See the hiring? So Ewan can work there as well.
Yeah, like he's gonna do that. Our next door neighbour's daughter was working there. She apparently had a date last night. She's 16 too. Oh, to be young and 16 again, hey? Those were the days, although I don't think I was dating at 16.
In 300 meters
I
into the
didn't
roundabout
recognise her
and take
until
the
she said
second
hello
exit
to
onto
me,
Morayfield
because
Road
another
to
guy served
Caboolture.
me, and I was in my own little world, and she like waved at me. I was like, oh. Like this guy's got a pack of pies and sausage
Enter the
rolls, because they
roundabout
do
and
pie
take the
and
second
sausage
exit
roll
onto Morayfield
classes.
Road toward Caboolture.
They even do like a cauliflower pie there, which looks. I mean, obviously I don't know what's in
Yeah.
it.
So we're going back there to get a pie.
I don't know.
We'll see what
I
they're
don't
like.
know. They're probably like $50 for one pie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, to be 16 again. Yeah. See, we're 15 minutes. We've got quite a bit of a drive. 11 minutes, but this will be our last job. So thanks for sticking with us. I'm getting really hungry myself. Say hungry, but no one really knows what hunger is, do they really? Cereals and a day fasting, and then you realise what hunger is. I wasn't dating at 16 either. Not with my father. Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, my father would have been okay, but like, I was just not interested. My son's not interested, is he, in
In
girls?
600 meters
He'd
into
rather
the
play his
roundabout and take
games.
the first exit onto
Now he's got
Morayfield
his
Road.
McDonald's jobs to keep him busy.
I do pity the poor guy that comes home with hope one day.
Yeah. I think I've heard Hope say a few times that she's got a crush on a boy at school. So if anyone's going to be dating, it's going to be Hope, I think.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Morayfield Road.
Kelly makes me laugh. Like Kelly, like my other like channel friend that we do the channel with. She's got 3 kids. She calls them bedroom kids. And I say that's exactly like our kids. They're bedroom kids. Like they just stay in their bedroom, play their games, watch their devices, whatever. Whereas some kids are really active, playing sport on Saturday and Sunday mornings. But hers are bedroom kids, and I'm like, yeah, that's so like ours, so alike. I guess you can't force kids to be sporty, and I definitely wasn't sporty as a kid, but I was always out with my friends. At their age, I wouldn't be staying in my bedroom. We had a boyfriend, but I couldn't tell my parents. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, no one tells their parents anything at that age, right? Bet Dan was up to no good at 16.
I know everything.
Oh,
In 3
his mum knew
kilometers,
everything.
continue straight through the roundabout onto Morayfield Road.
Well, I wouldn't tell my parents stuff anyway. It's not normal to tell your parents everything, your mum everything. I think my brother's like that. He tells my mum everything. But like, some things you just gotta keep, keep separate. this is a nice little job. It's paying $23. It is quite slightly high on the Ks. It was like 17 Ks or something.
That's from where we were.
Yeah, from where we were, but we were around the other way and dropping off that McDonald's order, so yeah, still pretty decent. That will top it over a bit more. I would say we're on about $60 after this job. Haven't really been adding them up. Got some low paid McDonald's ones because they were low. The world is different now. Kids aren't out like they used to be. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a scary world, isn't it? Don't trust anyone. These kids that get kidnapped and go missing, and yeah, it's pretty scary, really. You couldn't just ride your bike like I used to and play with your friends. There was no such thing back then as, well, there might have been like kidnappings,
Yeah, of course it was.
but it wasn't known, it wasn't the norm. You didn't have as much to be worried about.
Yeah, technology,
What do you mean?
social
Oh,
media.
yeah, so,
You know,
Well-
grown men pretending to be kids to go
Yeah.
and meet kids, and
yeah.
never had that back in our day.
Is the bakery expensive? Yeah, it's really expensive. I was just saying they do like a vegetarian sausage roll, which I've had a few times, and it's only small. It's literally about 3 inches, and well, I can't remember the cost, but it's like $7. It's an expensive bakery, yes. It's all made. I mean, most bakeries are
600
made
meters,
fresh,
continue
right?
straight through the
So,
roundabout to
but it is.
Road.
It's a franchise bakery, so that's probably why they. Oh, we're gonna never traffic light. This guy's going straight over. Oh, idiot. Guys like him, you gotta be careful of.
People later.
Yeah. Going straight for a yellow light, and then I thought he was gonna
There's a
run
red light.
a red light, and I thought he was gonna go into the back of that car. But they do lots of platter boxes there at that bakery, and the woman before me, while I was waiting,
Yeah,
she
she's
had
got
like
heaps.
6 of them, so she must be having a party. They also do like sandwiches there and all sorts. It looks really good.
What's it with all those lights?
Yeah, I know we're getting all the lights tomorrow. It's a nightmare. 3 inches, yeah, that is worth it. For that, I would want at least. Yeah, I was
Nothing
like,
3 inches is
yeah,
worth it.
nothing worth 3 inch. But like, I've gone in there and I think they're $4.99 each actually, because I remember I got 2 and I felt really greedy. But even 2 was like, yeah, that
Continue straight
doesn't
through the
really
roundabout to
scratch the
Referral.
surface. And that was nearly $10 or something. Or something. Are you feeling hungry yet?
Yep.
In 1.3 kilometers, turn
At least
left
we've
on
got
Torrens
leftover
Road using
pizza
the left
too.
lane.
Although I might save that for lunch.
Well, that's one thing, you go back to the bakery and try and out.
Yeah, we could do. Then you're not near the shops. Yeah, she had six or 7 boxes, and she had to go in twice for those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the camera is on
Yeah. And I was gonna offer and help her carry, and I was like, it didn't feel like being nice.
there.
Well, I thought, well, if I offered to help her, then she might think that's a bit strange.
No. How did people think it's strange that you're helping them?
Well, I don't know. She might think I want one of her sausage rolls. Like I'm gonna eat her sausage rolls.
Oh my god. You never know. She might have been nice and said, "Thank you for helping me.
Yeah.
Here's a sausage roll."
Oh, and I'll be like, no thanks, I don't eat meat.
Yeah, you never know. They could have been.
Could have been, but the vegetarian ones. Could have been.
Exactly.
I doubt
So
it.
you just don't know. There are still some nice people in this world, darling.
Well, I was on a mission to get my order, so
Ah.
that's all I could think about. And I kept looking at those sausage rolls thinking, well, I didn't have my card on me, so I couldn't have one anyway.
Yeah, just
No, I didn't. Not
Your
the phone
phone.
to pay for
No.
anything. It was the cameras on the phone.
Turn left on Torrens Road.
Well, we've been going 2 hours now.
In
2
300 meters,
hours.
continue straight through the roundabout onto Torrens
We've got
Road.
8 likes, which I'm sure it was 9 likes before.
It was 9.
Yeah, it's 8 now. Someone's dropped a taken
Continue
their
straight
like
through
off.
the roundabout onto Torrens Road.
Why would someone do that? It's a bit weird.
Maybe because you told them.
That wouldn't help that lady. It's really hard to find the like button when you're on, unless you're on a computer, because you have to go right to the top hand
In
corner.
300 meters,
press
continue
the
straight through the
dots and then
roundabout onto
do like
Torrens
Oh.
Road.
So now you're telling them how to do
No,
it.
I'm just saying that it's not easy to go find the like button on a live.
Continue straight through the roundabout onto Torrens Road.
You could always get your shopping done. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Anyone going to put a guess on how much we earned this morning? I'm going for around $60, but I don't know if that's going to be right. Dan, do you have any guesses?
$54.86.
In 600 meters, turn left on Belmere Road.
Mind you, this job is what, $23?
Yeah.
Alright, $64.25.
But we've had some low pay jobs too, so remember we had those 2 Maccas, they were only
Okay,
worth
then $42.
No, I'm just saying. And then we had that first job, the Cafe 63, that was a $5 job. So I'm saying between
Turn left
50
on
and
Belmere
60.
Road.
I'd like it to be mid 60s, but because of those low jobs.
I would like it to be 100, but
We might have to do another 2 hours, right?
In 600 meters, enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Belmere Drive.
Nearly there, 1 minute away. Hopefully he enjoys his sausage rolls. Lee has said $48.
48. Sweet.
So we got 48. Dan said 50. Did you say 50? 58.
I said 3 numbers, so
Yeah.
54.28.
Enter the roundabout and take the
Just
first
say
exit
54.
onto
I'm
Belmere
not going to
Drive.
remember the 20.
Oh, one
You
20.
round it up to the nearest.
No, I like to be exact.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going for 60.
In 300
Well,
meters,
maybe I'm
enter the
wishful
roundabout and
thinking.
take the first exit onto Belvedere Crescent.
Just pay for the fuel.
Enter the roundabout and take the first exit onto Belvedere
At least
Crescent.
I've got fuel for the rest of the week.
Turn left on Melbourne Court, then drop off on the left. Drop off on the left.
Pacific. Right there.
I'll be back in a tick, and then we'll go through what we've earned.